Hey everybody, this is Philip Lamas. I'm the one doing the Bronco build and also the rebuild of my Wraith. Both these vehicles are pretty much near and dear to me, so I'm pretty excited to get this thing on and rolling. I guess to start off, basically what I've done was I've taken my stock Wraith and I've done a lot of changes to it. Let me get this one out of the way. Started off completely stock. What I ended up doing was running this with a 45 turn Holmes Torque Master, and basically had the BEC and ran it on 3-cell LiPo for quite a while. I beat the heck out of it, if you can tell. But also I've made some adjustments to it. I got the DMG stiffy kit in the front here. Kind of really helps for whenever you're really bashing into rocks. You can see I've busted my bumper here. This is the second one, so I'm trying to keep this video short because I still got a lot to do. Over the past week or two, I've been getting parts in, and everybody's familiar with how the parts go. You end up getting a box full of these. So, yeah, my wife doesn't see the price on that. We'll be fine. Anyway, here's where we're at. On the Wraith, I've decided to go ahead and transplant the 45 turn motor that was originally in the stock Wraith. I'm going to upgrade now with a Tekin 13.5, and I'm going over to brushless. Let's go ahead and take that bad boy off. Here we have the layouts. Basically, I have my brushless Tekin 13.5, color-coded the wires, and don't let me lie, because specifically I am not a good soldering individual. I have no idea. I'm terrible. I look like a drunk. Got the DTs. Just can't handle it. So I have my good friend Jay at Hobby Haven. You should give him a call because he does a really good job on the soldering. Got everything color coded for me, so when you're in the field it'll be an easy plug-in. Basically, I'm kind of excited to get this set up. I still have to get the layout inside the chassis of where I want this to go. Shouldn't take too much longer. I'm still also in the middle of rebuilding some shocks, so I got to get those done. That's my next step. But currently we have the Vanquish Products links. They ran all out of the, I guess they stopped making the heavy duty links, so now we're kind of stuck with the thinner ones, which it didn't bother me. They're titanium links anyway, so they're pretty heavy duty. I think they will do just fine. Went ahead and changed out the axles and got the VP diff lockers. No slop lockers. It's kind of cool because now there's no play in the shafts whatsoever. Used to be on the old ones here, which they used to be like this. Inside here, these gears, they just they had an adjustment set screw in here, which really clamped down onto this actual tie rod, which I was kind of excited about that. That really worked out great. So I still have to get some more diff gear covers for this one here. I put them all onto the Bronco. I'll show you that in a second. But the diff gears got the nice little bearing caps in here. Still going with the plastic housing. It's, I believe, got a little fiberglass coating. It's not a bad setup, actually. Didn't really see making the splurge to get the higher end VP axles. Then also I went ahead and decided to go ahead and clean up my old knuckles and C-hubs. Those are all on there. I changed over to the Robinson Racing gears, all metal gears on the inside. Currently I have a 48 pitch setup on here, which I'm been told that I want to go to 32 pitch, so I'll probably change that out here along the way and make sure that I have 32 pitch on here, because 48 pitch is not exactly user friendly, I guess, so especially probably the way that I drive. So that's the Go Fast. Now, here's for the Scalar. Awesome chassis. This was designed by DMG, good friend of mine, Jerry Justice. If you want to get something custom and get something unique, that's the guy to go to. I tell you what, he really makes awesome chassis. I still have a little bit of color design issue. I need to figure out what color I'm going to go with on this. Any ideas, give me a shout, let me know. That'd be great. Set this over here out of the way. Okay, full steel chassis. I love it. Got all kinds of compartment spaces. You know, I'm going to put my dinky fuel cell in the back here. Got these lovely shock mounts on here. Everything's lowered, so it's better for a high performance. I probably should have put the brushless in here, but I didn't want to, because with a scaler you want to, you know, it's more for trail riding. It's looks, really. This is the one that I'm spending some money on, so. But awesome chassis all the way around. DMG did a great job, so we got to pimp him for that. And he's just got hundreds of different designs that he does. He also does some stiffy kits that are the full roll bar, so that you can actually replace on the Wraith itself. So I mean, if you don't want to go full steel, he's got also these other attachments in there that he makes down in his little dungeon, which is a pretty awesome little shop. I have to give him credit. Same thing here. What I did was, like I said, I transplanted the old brush system into the Bronco, because I don't want to go really fast with this thing, because I don't really want to roll it. Like I said, it's going to be that scalar look. And, you know, over the course of the year, I'm going to get some new items added to it. You know, we'll do the dinky fuel cell. We'll probably go ahead and see about getting, oh, one of my other exciting moments here was getting this LED light bar that Vanquish makes. Fantastic light bar. It's very impressive. You can run it on 2-cell, or you can also run it on a 3-cell power. I plan to have it mounted, I believe something like this is what we're looking at. It's got a couple of mounts on it. I'm going to run it straight into my battery line, so I'll just tap that in, and got to drill some holes so I can run the wires and hide everything. And also, when I get my other VP rims, I'm going to use some Vanquish product disc brakes. The brakes look really slick behind the rim, so it gives you that more scale appeal. On this, we've done Vanquish links all the way around. We've done MIP driveline. We have the CVDs, basically, is what they call that. And excuse me out there, I may miss some part names or proper names, but you know, I'm just so excited about this build. It's going to be fun. I've been enjoying most of it. The rebuild I had to do on both transmissions, which basically, when you tear everything apart, you get all these old, rusty, crusty looking things when you've really used them up a lot. You know, these bearings get really dusted after a while and just real funky. So it gets a lot of play, a lot of slop into the vehicle itself. So I changed all those out with some fast eddy bearings. The bearings are really nice. I got the shim kits as well, so it kind of really solids up the, there's no play in these really whatsoever. I kind of really did little adjustments on this as I was building it, being that I was using the older stuff. So might as well kind of refresh everything. So we got new axles in front and rear. We also have the VP bling on the knuckles and the C-hubs, and we also have the lockouts on this one. I stuck with plastics on the other one. Wasn't really necessary for me on that one, but this one I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to spare too much money, but I'm going to throw some out there. The rims and probably just the rims are going to be my next, and then also some decent shocks for this vehicle. As you can see, it sits up pretty nicely, like so. You know, once we get the shocks on there, everything will look pretty slick. This is going to be a great articulation. I mean, I really love the low profile that Jerry's given me on this. So, as far as power systems, I'm running the Axial's stock ESC. So this has the BEC in line. Once again, Jay did a nice job on doing my soldering for me and everything. And I've done Dean's connectors on this, so the Dean's connectors are really useful to me. I like them. They're very easy to use. Basically, this is going to be going into the Bronco here. So we'll run this ESC on that, and then on the other Wraith, my Go Fast, we'll be running the Mamba Max Pro. Mamba Max Pro is really, really a nice unit. Everybody that I know at RC, well, out at Goat Hill, basically, if anybody's familiar with that, I've shot up some videos here lately about it. But the Mamba Max Pro is what I've been told is about the best kind of ESC that you can use for these Wraiths. Been used in many other vehicles, I'm sure, but you have this brushless sensored system here, and you get a built-in fan on this, and it's really nice. About 140 bucks, I think, is what they list them online. But the Mamba Max Pro is going to go with my brushless system. And once I get everything set up, I'll start putting up a couple more videos, basically the completion and then also the paint job on this one. It's just really hard to kind of do two builds at once and also get some video out for you guys. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you coming out, or I'm sorry, I appreciate you watching, and please subscribe. If you really like this video, I'm going to try and do a lot more. I've gotten neck deep into this hobby, and I think that I'll never get out, so I'm going to stick into this as long as I possibly can afford. Take it easy, everybody.